realest. Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120, each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out.
Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This program is produced for entertainment, educational, and storytelling purposes only. The stories shared are personal narratives and reflections and may be edited, dramatized, or exaggerated for narrative value. All stories are intentionally told in metaphor, symbolism, or composite form to convey meaning and lived experiences rather than literal or factual precision. Nothing stated by any guest is an admission of guilt, a confession, or a waiver of any legal right. This program is not sworn testimony and is not intended to be used as evidence in any legal proceeding. Consent is expressly denied for this content to be used by law enforcement, prosecutors, or regulatory agencies for investigative or prosecutorial purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. What's really happening? Miami, what they do. Florida, what they do. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigaveli right back at you with another red carpet exclusive, man. Today.
Yes, sir.
Today. The OG a fan. You know what I'm saying? Today, like he one of them. He one of them. For those of y'all that don't know, I don't know where you been at. This brother here got a catalog of work. A body of work. Yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my main man Blue right here, man, Billy Blue. You know what I'm talking about? Straight out of Miami. What's going on, brother?
I'm vibing, big homie. What's good with you?
Man, like I told you when I seen you the other day, man, I've been on your trail, inboxing you.
I've been
writing you down.
You check the DM. You see I sent you the number.
Yeah, you sent me the number, and then I don't know how.
I sent it to you.
The OG been busy, man. I've been busy.
Nah, I see you making moves. That's what it's about, man. Once you got motion, you know what I'm saying, you gotta lock in.
Right.
Lock in on that motion and keep it moving. Just keep going. Eventually you're gonna get back to everything, you feel me? You're gonna check the notifications and all of that, you feel me?
It takes a team to win in this stuff, man. Like you gotta have people in all different parts of this business we in, man. You know, like to check the inboxes, to do the posting and do all that. I think that person be a publicist or some type of shit. Well, like I mean,
you do need a publicist, but then it's like I tell a lot of niggas sometimes you need a thing like Oprah. Oprah will tell you to this day I sign my own checks.
Right.
I sign everybody checks. I need to see everything that's going on.
Right.
Even if
hands on.
Yeah, hands on. Even if it take me a minute to get back, at least I know my schedule is busy in my mind. I know, okay, I got to check my DMs. I got to check this. Right now we in a time where social media is so many platforms. You got Snapchat, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got X, you got what else?
TikTok.
You got all of these platforms, YouTube, and it's like it keeps you busy. You got to post everything on this, on that, boom, boom. But at least you know what I'm saying. Fuck it. When you making that bread, if this your full-time job, then you know this is part of your full-time job. Check all these messages. Make sure I post on all these platforms. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. But no disrespect, I can't cuss. Can I cuss? I cuss.
Oh yeah, man, you do you, man. We on what they do, man. Yeah, man. I want you to be as comfortable as the chair you sitting in, bro.
Yeah, I'm vibing.
I don't want to waste no time. I got a in-depth questionnaire put together for you, man. I don't want to go straight into the music. I want to start somewhere else today. I seen you recently make a post, right?
Yeah.
It almost made me cry. You cried, but I almost cried with you because it was so genuine. And then, you know, being by the OG, I've been gone most of my life. I didn't get to do what you did. And I'm gonna let them people know right now. I'm talking about that post when you you gave your daughter a choice on her Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Tell them what it was and who gave. I mean, how that came about and.
Choice on 2 cars. Yeah. A Lexus or. Her dream car was a Kia K5, but me, I'm like, man, what you want a Kia for? That's what I'm saying to my mom. I'm like, she gonna pick this Lexus. You feel me? This is a big Lexus. It's a Lexus, red leather guts. The Kia had red leather too, but you know, that whole year she just kept on saying, Daddy, all I want is a Kia K5. And My shorty, she a good kid. She do what she supposed to do. She bring back the good grades. You know, she keeps busy. We got her in a dance program. Shouts out to Paramount Dance Group. You know what I'm saying? Like she be in competitions. She be busy, and to see. I just wanted to do something special for her. I don't like to let my kids down, because when I came up, I ain't really have no. My mom died when I was like 10, 11, when I really needed her the most. And my dad, being in a Haitian household, it was like, bro, I can't. This ain't what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Haitian man, he'll leave, go get it. You know, just do what he do, and you know the mama make sure.
You got your needs, not your wants. Mostly, what you trying to say. I understand where you coming from.
So he wasn't there. He sent us off, and I always said I always wanted to be in my kids' life and give them everything that they need, and just I don't spoil them.
Right.
You know, feel me? So a lot of people are like, nah, you do it. No, I don't spoil them. I let them know what the struggle is. I let them know when I ain't got it. Every times I ain't got it. Every times music is not given. So I got to figure it out. I got to make something shake. But, I'm just happy I got to do that, especially for her. But yeah, it was her Sweet 16. She picked the Kia K5. That was her dream car.
Yeah, I seen she didn't pick the Lexus, and I was wondering. Most kids go for the name brand or go for that. But Lexus is a good car.
She go for what she want.
But Lexus is a good car.
Yeah,
I got one of 04, and that thing do not let me down.
Yeah, it's a great car.
Great car.
Yeah.
You don't hardly see no Lexus on the side of the road broke down, none of that.
Not at all.
But she got what she wants, so then you kind of lightweight answer my next question is, what is something you're giving your daughter that you didn't have growing up? And I imagine it's a car, one of them, or what?
A full-time dad.
Okay.
Giving her that, you know what I'm saying? Like the car, that's just material. That's nothing. But giving her that love, you feel me? You know how many? Don't get mad at me. You know how many scrippers you done sat and like some niggas they'll just go to get a dance because they just be hornballs. Me, if I'm in the club, like I be chilling, like I'm finna break bread, but like sometimes y'all don't steal my game, but I'm gonna give y'all some game. Sometimes I'll sit at the bar and just give her 100, but like, baby, just talk. Just talk. That's it. Just talk. You ain't got to do much. You already don't want to be here. You feel me?
Right.
You're mad because it's slow. Here's 100. You might get 2. You might get 3. You don't never know. But here, I don't need you dancing on
all that extra.
Yeah, you ain't got to touch me. You feel me? We good. Just vibe. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to some music and just be able to decompress. You feel me? But then as you make them feel at ease, you start realizing, like, God damn, man, you got a lot of issues, huh?
Right.
My daddy wasn't there.
Oh, they start getting talkative now.
Now they telling you, and it's a lot of them like, yeah, me and my dad didn't really got a good relationship, or my mama, it was just me and my mama, or I had no parents, I was in foster care, I was in this and that, and it's just like, I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, I gotta make sure
my daughter ain't on its pole.
You feel me?
I know that's number one job. If I do that,
with the pole, ladies, you feel me? But I just gotta make sure that I'm in her life enough to where she can't say.
She had more choices than just that.
Yeah, she could be like, she's not looking for something. And I'm not gonna say every woman ain't got a dad or a mom. The first thing they do is head to the pole. But it's a lot of them that they don't have direction.
Right.
So. You know what I'm saying? And
so they don't know how to treat themselves.
Yeah, you get the Ronnies, you feel me? The Players Clubs, you know what I'm saying? The vultures who tell them you want to make some money. Because the first thing you do when you're in these streets, you need money.
Right.
You feel me? Especially if you're a young woman. You need money and you need it fast. You know what I'm saying? You might find a nigga with a mean talk game, put you on a track, or you might find a female that you idolize every time you go get your hair do, and she tell you, girl, I work right here. I work at the Mint, or I work at Lex, I work right here at Taboo.
Right.
You feel me? Damn, girl, stripping, you get money like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So they chose the script game like we chose the dope game. Some more cases like the young men that don't have a father. Yeah. So fatherhood, that we gonna stay on the course of fatherhood for a minute, right? Because like I said, you almost brought me to the OG to tears on the moments like that, cause I missed out doing that fatherhood thing. That's something real Miami dudes. That's why I be wanting the world to know, like, well, real Miami niggas, we take care. Like when Trick said, We love the kid. He was speaking the whole culture of the Miami niggas. We love our kid. Even we ain't with baby mama.
Yeah.
Baby mama know.
Take care of your jits.
Right, that's real Miami shit, man. So as a father, you know, being in fatherhood, how has that like shape you as an artist? Being a father too, like, do you feel some type of responsibility as an artist, the type of music or stuff you do?
You start changing your lyrics a little bit more. I don't like my daughter listening to my music all the time. It's crazy because I had well, you see me at the reunion, at the Palmetto reunion. Right. I saw the Blockhead, and you know, Trick was performing. Trick was performing in Greasy. She loved Greasy. That's her uncle, and Greasy said, you know what I'm saying? I think he said, son, if you want your ass, say you want your coochie ate. My baby looked at me, she said, I'm born, well, damn. Damn. And I'm like,
she ain't ready for how old she say she ain't ready for a Greasy. Greasy started off candy licking.
She said, what the hell Uncle talking about? I'm like, man, it's music, baby. It's for grown folk.
Right.
But
grown folk music. You ain't old enough for this.
Yeah, but it makes you, it changes a lot. It makes me, fatherhood made me afraid of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't a soft nigga by a long shot, but it makes me reconsider now.
Choices, because you know you're not just thinking for you no more.
Yeah, now it's like, bro, I got more to lose than you.
Right.
And I need to see her grow up. I need to see them happy. I need to see my son. Like, I start thinking about it before I get irrational. I think about my shorties, and then it's like, so now as a grown man, I don't put myself in situations where I gotta do some dumb shit or I gotta do something that's gonna jam me up for the rest of my life, and I can't see my kids because they need me, you feel me? So yeah, they changed a lot, you know what I'm saying? They changed the way I think, the way I move, you know, I try to I always keep a clean face, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you feel me? I keep my face gate out here, you know what I'm saying? But it just, it be about them. Now it's like, a lot of niggas don't know how to indulge that love into their kids, you know? And they don't know how to take it in when they see how big your kids' eyes light up when they see you, or the vibe that you get when they hug you, even if they get on your nerves. And then now you gotta factor that love into the life that you lead. And you gotta ask yourself, is impressing these hoes or these niggas or getting this right here, is that worth you not seeing this young person or seeing this road, you know what I'm saying, or putting a roadblock in their road just so you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be a lot.
Give you a sense of responsibility with what energy you're pushing out there. And you know, and I get exactly where you're coming from, because I see, and I'm a big advocate on toning the drill music down. Right, you know what I mean? Because I see you see the King Vons, you see the Pop Smokes, you see the Fulio, and it's just like the dirt. It's just like, even though it had its run, to me, I feel like it's on its way out. Cause it's like too many moms is tired of bearing kids, and like it's people being woke that this more death than it's bringing to the culture, right? So I get it as, you know, what you're saying, as an artist, you do feel responsible for your craft and your gift. Yeah. Because you're influencing. Yeah. Music influence.
Yeah, it does. Nowadays, like when I was growing up, I seen niggas. We had Lil Haiti Sam. I remember when he got killed. But it wasn't like an everyday thing. Nah. We seen niggas getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't every day. First nigga I ever seen get killed was right here at the tree. Feel me? Dice game. Right. You know, I ain't even know. I was only 13. I had no business being out there. 13.
The tree used to be jumping. I missed the tree though.
Yeah, 13 at the tree. My big cousins, Jimmy, J. Cool, Fritz, Flycat, they took me there, and me, Big Mark, all of us, and I was just sitting there and I watched a nigga up and boom, boom, boom. Everybody to the floor, but I'm just so shocked. I'm just standing up looking. Right. They're like, yo, get down. I'm like, but you know, these is murders I could remember. You feel me? But these young niggas,
anybody could get it.
They watching niggas die every month. They losing at least 5 to 10 niggas a year. If not more, they shooting up funerals. Only time I knew funerals got shot up was when you owe the Mexicans, when you owe them gualas.
Man, I only seen that in the movies, damn near.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like, that's some
you
bullshit.
ran off with a nigga shit, cool. But you know, I'm seeing this and I'm like, damn, these is traumatic times.
Yeah, we definitely in a dark time.
The music that they listening to.
Everything, you know, demon time. Everything Hellcats, demon time. Everything demon time.
I ain't never seen no shit like this. I knew music would come to. I didn't know music would come to this much. Like, okay, I grew up off of Dr. Dre, Trick Daddy, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, but you know, you gain knowledge. You feel me?
Yeah,
they was talking.
The whole tracks wasn't all about, you know what I'm saying?
The whole album wasn't
all about drilling this, that.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Scarface, all of that, like Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys made me more political. Made me understand what I'm living in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tupac made me more understandable to society itself. Biggie made me more lyrical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Snoop made me a player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From Mr. Mike, Big Mike, all of them, like 8 Ball MJG, they showed me how to talk to hoes and
right.
The vibe. Trick Daddy told me, like, nigga, if you could think it in your mind, you could do it to that hoe. She gonna let you do it. So it's like, it was just so much. Like, we had game. And like, our time was really that game, you know what I'm saying? Even with Master P, like, nigga, when I listened to Ghetto Dub, I was like, this what we doing right now. You feel me?
Right.
But now that I look at this, the game that these young niggas is learning, their game is just murder, kill. You know what I'm saying? Murder.
Peel your head
kill,
back
kill.
like a wall.
Every song
graphic.
is switch. Pop a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Op. I remember I asked, it was a couple years ago, I asked a nigga, I said, man, you know, what does the word op mean? He said, op. I said, yeah, but what's the full word? What is it? He was like, nah, it's just op. I'm like,
couldn't even tell you what it was.
I was like, so I'm like, okay, so you think op is a word? He was like, yeah. I said, it's not short.
Abbreviation.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is it? You're like, nah. It's op, nigga, op. You know what I'm saying? Enemy. I'm like, op stands for opposition.
You know
what I'm saying? He like, fuck you talking about? I'm like, all right, don't worry about it.
Probably couldn't even spell it.
He couldn't. He couldn't.
Hey, but I want to get into some of your music, man, because like I told the audience, like I told people, man, I'm a very fan of your music, right? And as I was doing my little homework and putting this very intense questionnaire together, I got to see some of your music, and you was a hell of a storyteller. That's why I was just listening to you, and you was talking about the Ghetto Boys or Scarface them. I seen some of that in your style. So the song that I'm gonna talk about right now is Therapy, right? So you talk about flaws, pain, and missing your mom, right?
Yeah.
Was that record like a real life therapy session for you? Cause I seen you actually, cause I looked in and zoomed in on it. Y'all make sure y'all go check the video out, man. Go check his catalog out, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Was that your mom on the picture when you pulled out?
My real mom.
So tell me about it. Was it really a therapy session, or what was that track? Why was that track?
Black men, we do need therapy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go sit on somebody's couch, but you know, you got to have somebody that you could talk to and express and get it up out of you. You feel me? But yeah, Therapy was a record where I just expressed, you know, a lot of ways I felt. You know, my mama was gone. She left me when I was young, and she was like one of the first case of like cancer, like just boom, like that's when they started trying to figure out how to do a mastectomy and shit like that. You know, we could do that, and I didn't know that it traumatized me that much until I seen like I said in the song, I look for you in every woman, you know what I'm saying? And people might not understand it. They might think like, nah, you just dog ass nigga, this, that. But sometimes you looking for that. It's like a base of chasing his first high, you know? So you chasing that love that you can't find, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you look for your mama inside every woman. And you know, some women be like, bitch, I can't be your mama, this and that. I'm not asking you to be my mama. I'm just trying to find her in you. Once I get that emotion, be like, okay, baby, you the one. But yeah, man, Therapy was me expressing a whole lot about how I felt inside, like my self trauma, my shit that I go through. And there's a lot of men that you know that go through that. You don't know how much not having a mom in your life affects you until you don't have one. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize how it comes on how you treat a woman, how you talk to women, you know what I'm saying, how you treat your kids, how you see the world in a whole. It's a lot, man. But yeah, therapy is one of them records.
You wouldn't believe it, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what I love about, like, me and my team, we put stuff together, and it's like, I just sit there and allow you to answer like the next 3-4 questions in a row. But I'm gonna read them, but you already answered them, right? Mm-hmm. One of the questions was, how does the loss of your mama still show up in your life? And you basically just said it, like you still be trying to find your mama and these women, right? Mm-hmm. The other question was, you opened up about relationship mistakes and accountability. Mm-hmm. What pushed you to be so vulnerable? Now, you answered that partly, right? So you take accountability that some of the things you was going through in your relationship is because you was trying to find your mom and these women. But what pushed you to be so vulnerable in this track? Like, what made you feel like this was something that I need to put in my music? So maybe I'm saying maybe we could help somebody else, because you just said we all need therapy. Maybe. What made you so vulnerable to go on something like I seen Tupac do with Dear Mama?
I wanted people like, okay, like right now we in a time where, you know, niggas gonna listen to what they want to listen to, but I want when they come back and they say, yo, let's check this out, and they sit and they listen. Like, I don't care, like niggas will be smoking and that's when they want to pay attention or whatever, and they start like, hold up, you know what I'm saying, this nigga said a line that made me want to hear the whole song. Like I said, you need therapy. Black men especially, black folk, we need to talk, especially niggas who come from the trenches, out the mud. It be so much shit that we go through that we just hold in. Right. And when we just take it, ball it, push it down, it's gonna come a time where you can't push it down. Some of us, we have enough capacity to take everybody's shit in and just hold it. And you know what I'm saying? Some of us could just hold it and just bear that pain and just walk with it. But it always comes a time where you break down. And it'd be the slightest thing that set it off. You don't even know what set it off. Like, it'd be the slightest conversation, the slightest word, something to trigger it. And it'll just, you shut down and you finally just like, boom, just you let go. You can't. So yeah, man, I wanted, whenever somebody heard it, they could say, you know what, this nigga right. Cause it's like, I'm not just talking about my mama, I'm talking about life in general, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know.
I don't know if they getting it, but I got it because I had to find a way to release a lot of my stuff, and I did it in writing my book. I always take a moment out to plug my books, but I'm taking in my books. That was like therapeutic for me. Because I was fucking up so much in my life, going in and out of prison, till I had to finally sit down, and that's when you're gonna get in this book, Pedal Pressure. When I finally sit down and say, hey man, enough is enough, I'm ready. I'm tired of being locked up. Yeah. And I wrote my life story. You see what I'm saying? And I was able to go back and find, you know, when was I leading? When was I falling? Why did I make this choice? And once I got that all out of me, I feel now that I found my purpose, and now I feel like I'm living. Yeah. So I get it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to know. I get it. Now you're able to give that therapy or that healing to people outside yourself.
There you go.
I got it, man. I appreciate that. Writing the track therapy, and I'm gonna get off this one right here, but writing the track therapy, reliving that, because I know like when I relived and wrote my books, it brought a lot of uncomfortable truth to me. How was it writing that track? Was it hard or easy?
It was just more so, I had a lot to say, and it was just more, the feeling was just like, just get it out. And that's not even a quarter. That was just a smidgen of what I needed to get out. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was easy enough to say, okay, now you're taking accountability. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you know where the problem is coming from. You know who the problem, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a lot of these females do be the problems too, but you have to self-diagnose and know what your issue can be.
Right, because it can't always be outside yourself.
You feel me? Sometimes you gotta stand and be like, maybe I didn't listen. Right. Maybe I could have said I apologize.
Right.
You feel me? Maybe I let my pride get the best of me or my ego or whatever. But it was enough to just step outside and look and just say, okay, Blue, this is it right here.
The last question on therapy, right? Do you feel like artists today are allowed to be vulnerable as you was without judgmental? Like I'm gonna give you an example. Rod Wave made a nice track recently, and I think that so many relationships, because he was talking about the dating pool is, you know what track I'm talking about, and it was so relative. It done well. Do you think artists today could be as vulnerable as you was on that track without being like judge or down on themselves? What you think about that?
I mean, we in a time where artists could get away with a lot today, as you can see.
Right.
They get away with a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? You able to be, you know what I'm saying, vulnerable. You can tell them. You're in a time where you can tell people how you feel. We're in a generation where everybody want to express. If I'm mad, I'm mad. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is everything. When I was growing up, I ain't never hear about mental health. Like, nigga, you tripping. Tighten up.
Tighten up.
You feel me? Get it together, bro.
You tweaking.
You tweaking right now. You feel me? As they be saying.
Mental health gets you knocked across your head type shit.
You feel me?
Right.
Get your head right. You feel me? But yeah, man, you're in an era of mental health is everything. Like, nigga, they even giving people paid time off for mental health.
Right.
Imagine you in the 90s talk about, man, I can't come to work today. My mental health is just not right.
No.
Boy,
You're what?
Fired.
You're what? You're fired.
You're fired, Blue. You fired.
Hey, so y'all, man, listen. Go check that track out, Therapy, man, if you want to get more. Cause one thing, every track that I mention, I'm gonna send them to your catalog so they can watch. Cause you give a movie with your shit, like it's cinematic type music.
Album, yeah.
Right. So listen, the next track though, this one I had a good time digesting and studying. This one right here, I'm talking about Broken Love Story. Broken Love Story.
Yeah.
Check Broken Love Story out. If y'all haven't seen it yet. This is a track that's so relative to now. So let me dive into it. We listen to Broken Love Story. The song plays like a movie. When I first heard it, I seen you sitting in your car doing it. I didn't see the visual. Yeah. But then you got another, I want to say influencer, talented artist.
Great one.
Jayla Love. Jayla Anderson. Anderson. Auntie, don't bring Charles.
Miss Nita don't
come get me. But yeah, shout out to Jayla Anderson, man. I met her a few times. Very talented sister, man. You had her play the role of like the love interest. Yeah. And so in this, was it based on a true story?
I mean, 90% of what I say is based on a true story.
Someone close to you, because I know it wasn't you. You be gone.
I'll be
you be gone. Tell us about that track, man.
It's a part two to it, so it's still not done. But yeah, Broken Love Story, you know, it's like every hood nigga life. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga that just say, fuck it, I can't get no 9 to 5, so I'm gonna get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? We have the good, we have the bad days, we have the ugly days, but eventually, you know, we get where we need to go. But this one nigga, you know, he found the right female. And, you know, all she wanted him to do is just stop being in the streets, don't worry about it. But, you know, like you said, I just got to do it. Just let me get this playthrough. And most people be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'll go right back to the streets, you go to jail. So, you know, Broken Love Story was just explaining how niggas could go from good to bad to ugly. So when he met her, he looked at her, he said, this the one. All she wanted was love and attention. He just needed to get that money to make sure she was straight. And it's like, it's juggling that life right there. It just be hard. You can't balance it. You know, niggas be thinking like, okay, I'm doing this for you. I'm in these streets for you. I want to make sure you straight. And the female look at you like, what, nigga? I would rather you be here with me to make sure I'm straight. Why you just can't live a normal life like everybody else? And it's a high. We can't. And while we chasing that bread, You know, we catch road bumps. You feel me? We got to slow down for speed bumps, and that be the little eaters on the side, and a good woman who right there with you. You know, should be like, I can't do this no more.
But you know what I think you giving us the reason I'm saying is because I want y'all to, what he just gave y'all was kind of like a summary.
Yeah.
This my next question, the storytelling on this record was next level, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna point out a few things that was next level in the storytelling. And so I can give you your roses on the way that you tell a story and the way that you detail and how close it is to life.
Yeah, I want you to close your eyes and see everything I say.
But I'm talking how close it is to hood life. You know what I'm saying? You got to the gate in this video, right? And you had to think of a way to get in through because in the video, y'all, it's a security gate. And you gotta have, I done been to these security gates. I think I've been to that one you was at. And you have to have the address to the actual place you going. Then they will call and check. Too, you came up with, I'm like, what the hell? I thought maybe you was gonna park the car and run through the bushes or some shit, but you went and got a fucking, tell them what you went and got to get in through the gate.
I went and got a number 5 from McDonald's. Let me get that number 2. Yeah, number 5. Yeah, I got a number 5 from McDonald's, pulled up to the gate, and they're gonna ask you, are you here to pick somebody up, or are you here to drop something off, or are you here to see a resident? I put it up. I said, yeah, nigga, Uber Eats. Nah, 75% of the times, really 85. After this video, it's just after that video, it just stopped working. But
it probably done stopped working. The bag.
90% of the time,
they gonna let you through.
They let you through.
But you know what? We jumped in front. What we were talking about, I want y'all to go watch it. What we're talking about is this particular little entry, like he said, the young lady wanted the guy out the game, and then she ended up taking some money from her.
Took all his money.
Took all the money, and he's looking for her now. He's trying to get back at her.
It's all about the money. Go ahead, get it.
Right. Yeah. But the way that you told the story and that was next level, man. Like you were reliving a real life story, and it's so relative because you was talking about how she helped him get it back on his feet. He messed the money up. Then she came back and took the money, and she was seeing another guy. I loved it. I loved it, man. So I'm gonna ask you, what message did you want men and women to take from Broken Love story? Like, what kind of message you wanted to take from that story?
Love will make you do some crazy things. You feel me? Love will make you do the most unhinged shit, things that you thought that you wasn't capable of. You feel me?
Right.
And it's a lot of us that done been through some shit. Like I done been through some shit fucking with love. You feel me? But stop playing with people. Stop playing with people. Sometimes as a man, slow down and listen. You feel me? Everything a woman gonna tell you. It was something, damn, I forgot how the nigga told me. You gotta take 30% of that, put it in your put it in your mind and break it down. The other 70, you gotta be like, all right, she just mad. But that 30%, you gotta look at it like, okay, you know what, she talking some shit right here that really makes some sense. You feel me? She want better for me, you feel me? Okay, I see what she doing. But the other shit that she just talking out of anger. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to your woman sometimes. So you ain't gotta listen to everything, but listen to your
Right.
Cause you know, you gonna see the signs, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Wherever there's smoke, there's fire. You feel me?
So we was talking about that, and I was just telling you how next level your creativity is, right? In making that move, making that track, and also the visual of that track, right? Do you feel like you're in your most creative era right now in your career?
Nah, not yet. Well, you know what? I like how you put that. Yeah, now I'm actually really focused on just my storytelling. Because we don't have that no more.
We don't.
You don't got nothing. No,
we got a hook and some drill and some other type of stuff, but it's not no real storytelling. I think that is a dime.
Yeah, we don't got that.
We need that.
I always did it. Every album, I always made sure I had stories on there because that was just something I love to do. And the last young nigga to actually do it a good way, bless the dead, King Von. You know what I'm saying? When he had that song, I got some top from Mr. Bitch. And I heard it, I said, you know what? the reason why this song got so big was because it was a story. Niggas was like, people pay more attention to stories, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They when it's just like some funk that's vibing, yeah, you gonna vibe to that. But when you really riding and the story is playing, like a broken love story,
Right.
and you start like, what the fuck?
You can vision it.
You feel me? It's like you see every word in your mind. You like, nah, this shit had to happen. I know this shit happened for real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my stories, you can actually go on Google and just type something. Just type whatever line that caught you. Just type it, and you'll see some shit pop up. You'll be like, "What the fuck? I thought this nigga was lying." You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think I am at my. I'm really, my pen very sharp right now. On that, I'm at that time right now. Yeah.
What made you chose Jalen Anderson for how that connection came together for that video?
That's my dog, and she got personality.
Yeah, she does.
She has great personality. That's my people, you know what I'm saying? I fought with her heavy, you feel me? Like, she's one of the people like, bruh, you little sis. I like you. You do what you do, you know what I'm saying? I hit her, I said, Jay, I need you. She was like, I got you, whatever you need.
You knew she was gonna nail that? You knew she was gonna pull it off? Cause she did that. She did that.
Did.
She pulled it off.
She really did.
She did all the way to the shoving your head, going out the door like she really. Shout out to Jalen. I've been trying to get you on the red carpet. We was lined up. I need you over here, Auntie. I need both of y'all over here. Auntie, what the auntie name is?
Auntie Nita.
Auntie Nita. I need Auntie Nita and I need Jalen Allison on the red carpet, man. We plugging you in right now.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself, because we talking about storytelling, and we're in the era right now of content, what is skits and things like that. Do you see yourself directing films or storytelling on a bigger level?
I don't know. I think, like I got my homeboy, shouts out to Vision 13, Ricky, he the one who shot the Broken Love story. But I got a song called Every Man for Himself. He shot that. All my stories, he shoot them because he can see from my perspective. And
so you ain't got no prowess in the directing part of it.
Nah, like I mean.
Well, you wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it, and I already know how I want it. Like with Ricky, the easiest thing with Ricky is I could play the record, and he ain't got to do too much.
Right.
All he got to do is shoot it from different angles and make that bit look like a movie.
And he does well. I'm talking about, I've been watching your projects for a while now, but I actually went over all of them again today because I wanted to really dive into it, and I want the people to see how great you is, because I don't just call. They done seen me do numerous interviews, and it's few of y'all right here that I call myself a fan. I'm on the old school. I'm like you. I name off Tupac, Biggie, and them type of, know what I mean? Trick Daddy, you really have to be a storyteller, know what I mean? To win me over, know what I mean? And I, like you said, I seen that. We gonna go to another one of your classic hits, right? When we went back to your classes, like I'm Just Me. When you hood, you good.
Yeah.
And fresh from the head to toe, we realize you always been a storyteller. Do you feel like the world is finally catching up to that? Like, do you feel like?
Well, you know what? Where we at in the internet, you know what I'm saying right now? Everything is starting to catch up. Now it's like, okay, you feel me? If you make one ripple in the internet ocean, everybody start to come see, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. Like, it's crazy. When I did the Broken Love story, you seen how that shit just started, like, when I was sitting in the car doing it before I did the video, from Nick Cannon to Mr. Olympia to everybody else was in the comments like, yo, where's part 2? Where's part 3?
Right.
You know, it goes to show you, like, one small ripple in the internet's ocean will bring them all back to you. Now they want to see, like, okay, where's all this coming from? You know, so
the people tell you what they want.
Yeah.
If I dive, I'm a comic diver. I go straight to the comic. I dives in them too, because I be wanting to see what they got to say. And I love that about that feature. That's one of the things I love about even the negative. I
don't even look at them.
No, but I'm saying even the negative comments, right? I feel like, for one, being a content creator, all comments are positive. Negative, no, I say it because it's algorithm based.
Yeah.
Like if you put a post up and it got comments, likes, If it's missing one of those things, it don't do as well. Share, comment, and likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you get a bunch of likes and you don't got the comments, the post on it do as well.
Yeah,
or if you don't get a share. So I likes when the negative, because what I do, if it has all comments that seem negative to me, I'm one of those type of people where I'm a hard critic of myself anyway. Mm-hmm. So if you hit on anything, like a lot of people that tell me this, like they'll criticize this tomorrow. Oh, he was doing more talking than the interviewer, and I have to take that in consideration, like I have to. Leading to the next question, right? How do you see your like evolving in how you evolve from your earlier records to the way that the records that you're making today? Like, what's one of the things that you seen that's like been a change in what you're doing?
Life itself, you know. We got to keep on growing. You know, you keep on growing. You keep going. Like you see how you're talking about the broken love story and therapy and all of that. Like, if you go back to when you hood, you good. Damn, I can't even say that. Damn. I think it just got more. I just found me a better perspective and started rapping as I tell artists, don't be stuck where you at. Grow. Because a nigga don't want to see a nigga with $1 million and he's still talking about how he's still in the trap. No, you're not. How that nigga be
right. It ain't believable.
No,
it's not believable
no,
no more.
Not.
It's not believable no more.
You feel me? No, you're not, kid. Now, like you were saying earlier with the streaming, you feel me? That's why you see these streamers are more believable than the rappers, because now they're seeing like, hey, you know, these cameras is on y'all all day, but I evolve with my times, you know, so you'll hear it in my music, you know what I'm going through. You know, like when I did I'm Just Me, you could tell I was just a young nigga who was just straight up really coming into music, out of the trenches, trying to figure this shit out. You know, my old boy, of course, he wasn't there. My little sister, she just got off to college, and I'm just trying to like make me a little bread so I could get to it. You know, niggas like, go get your 9 to 5. I try that. I get fired a week later because they're like, yeah, your record came back. You can't be here. And then, you know, fresh from head to toe, all of that was on the same album, which goes to show you that, okay, this is what happens when that young nigga get money. You feel me? You know, so it's like it's a growth. You start seeing it in the music, and okay, he done got money, so he dropped When You Hood, You Good, which let you know, even though he got money, he's still coming through the hood, letting people know. You know what I'm saying? He fucked with him. So
yeah, even though I got this money, I'm still hood, and I'm good in the hood.
You feel me? I'm good in the hood,
right.
Which means I'm not gonna come stay with y'all because I already see what y'all do. You feel me? Most niggas die in their own hood. I ain't got time for all that shit. But I will come by. Hey, how y'all doing? You feel me? You never know what car I'm in. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what that you pointed out something that made perfectly good sense. Like when a person, you just said, when a person you know, get into millions of dollars, he can't still rap about like he's in the trap. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z was a good example of that.
Greatest.
When you see him, he started rapping about shit. You want to like escort. Well, he started talking like he started talking like a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like black cards and shit like that. He wasn't talking about chopping rocks up in the hood.
But remember, he was like really, and it's crazy. Like a lot of niggas don't know this. A lot of y'all young niggas don't know, but Hove was really the southern niggas, like the real Miami niggas who was getting big money. That Reasonable Doubt album, them niggas know that album from front to back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From the, like, it was just, Hov was just always talking that shit.
Yeah.
That shit. And he showed you as he growed from bricks in a car to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Basquiat paintings, and shit like that. You watch him grow.
You watch the elevation. And that's why I say why I use him as a perfect example of what you were saying. What would you, the 2025 Billy Blue tell Billy Blue who made I'm Just Me?
They signed you for who you are. They ain't so all that, you need to change this, you need to change that and start doing this. Don't listen to none of that. You feel me? And I tell all these artists, if they signed you for the motion that you got right now, you continue that motion. All that, yeah, you need to We gonna give you. You need to start rapping like this person or start rapping like that. Nah, nigga. Just stick to what you got signed for, and go hard. And I would tell them invest in Bitcoin, man.
You said invest in Bitcoin?
Invest in Bitcoin.
That thing grow, did it? I'm scared of Bitcoin though, man. I'm really scared of, because I'm feeling like as soon as I jump in,
that's when you gonna lose.
Somebody gonna snatch it and run off to somewhere, and then it's not worth nothing.
No, I should have.
Now the crypto coin thing, I played with it when I first came home. I was in it. I still got one of them cyber wallets and shit. But when I was in the halfway, I didn't have nothing to do, so I just stayed on it. And I would trade, put money in my bank. It was like a little game. And then when I got out of here and really had to get to work, I fell off from it. I don't know how to get back into the shit. It was on one of my old phones.
It's like riding a bike, man. You'll get it.
Crypto coin, but yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice, man. My next question is one that's Miami based right now, right? And I want you to give it some thought before you just answer it. Do you think you get credit for what you contribute to the Miami music industry right now? I mean, into the game, being one of those out of Miami. I already done told you one of them. Do you think you get the credit for it, or does it matter at all?
To be honest, I feel like I'm really one of them artists who really don't. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I just vibe, and before the music, it was the streets. And, you know what I'm saying? And I was always known for me being me. You know what I'm saying? And I know my contributions to the game. I know what I bought. And I don't ask a nigga to be like, nah, Blue, you know what I'm saying, Blue, you know what I'm saying, y'all niggas ain't put me in the Mount Road, y'all ain't do this. It's cool. Right. I'm happy with what I got. I'm happy with this clean face that I kept. I'm happy with Trick calling my phone. Hey man, what's up with this? Boom, 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 what you got going on? Boom. I'm happy with knowing where these niggas stay. I'm happy with me being cool with Greasy. We talking every other day, joking. Me calling Berg, you know what I'm saying? Me meeting Briss, Ross, and all of that. I don't count what I did, I mean, if a person sees a contribution that I brought to the game, thank you. You feel me?
Right.
Thank you. I just wanted to be one of the North Miami pioneers who just unified, like my cousins, the NMB, the Lil Haiti, and you know what I'm saying, you'll hear it in my music. North Miami, NMB, Lil Haiti, what it is, like always. So I'm just happy with this foundation that I got.
You know, me and you was out and about just what it was a couple days ago. We was at an event down south, and I seen the love of people walking up to you, like showing the love, even though you wasn't performing, you was there. So I seen the love that you get from the city. You know what I mean? I actually had told somebody, because like I told you, I've been excited about this interview, right? So I'm like telling people all day, I'm getting ready all like from early this morning, right? You know how many times I text you today? Like, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I text you too many times. But no, I'm just telling you, know what I mean? And I don't, one thing about me, always been a thumbs up nigga. I ain't never had, like, I'm like Honeycomb Brazy, man. God, you find a hating bone, don't wake me up, man. I ain't never hated on a nigga out here in these streets. So I'm one of those niggas, I could tell you, man, boy, them shades you got on fly with. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind complimenting a nigga, because if you know what I mean, I feel comfortable in my own skin and my own space. So I don't mind telling people that, like, I was excited about meeting you today and excited about this interview. So with that being said, what era of your career do fans bring up the most in Miami? Like when they run up on you, they be like, what track do you feel like you get the most juice in the city by?
I'm Just Me. I think I'm Just Me is one of them tracks. Yeah, I'm Just Me is one of them. It's heartfelt. It's
my
like,
cameraman shaking his head like, yeah, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one.
I'm Just Me, man. It did a lot for a lot of niggas. Right. Really just one of those, bro, I feel your pain, nigga. You feel me? I feel your pain. Like, when I say I fuck without a rubber, now my little girl 9. You feel me? Like, niggas like, God damn, boy. God damn. Like you done said some shit. Like, I'm Just Me is always that record, you know what I'm saying, that just keep a nigga like, yeah, bro.
Keep you humble.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A 9 to 5 minute just ain't me. Don't knock it till you try it. There go the police. Whoop. Praying that a nigga, you know what I'm saying? It was just so much, you know what I'm saying? But
that sounds like a remake of I'm Not a Star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a star, but I'm not a star, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Yeah, bro, that was it.
Yeah. I can see that though. So we're gonna talk some Miami culture right now, right? What does Miami get right about our culture, and what do we get wrong? Before you answer that, I gotta tell you, like, I tell people, if you cut me over, you probably gonna get some orange and green, a little torso for them sorry ass Dolphins. It's the love of Miami. The love of Miami is embedded in me, right? So I done been in the feds, and I always argue about what we bring from the Cuban links to the donks, but what do you see about Miami, what we bring to the hip hop culture?
Miami bought that sound. A lot of people think that we didn't, but we, you know what I'm saying, Miami bought that bass sound. You've heard Lil Jon and all them other niggas say it, like, nigga, we heard that sound from Miami, from Jam Pony Express, like, that's not Miami, but still.
That's Broward, but that's South Florida.
Feel me? That's South
we had the
Florida.
same zip. See, I'm tired of that Broward Miami shit, cause we had the same zip code for a long time.
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. But I understand. I'm from down here. I understand where it come from, but
you know, it's just the Miami boys bought everything up. And remember, we just kept going up.
Yeah.
And I remember it was a time when them niggas said, boy, them Miami niggas, they ruined Tallahassee. They ruined Georgia. Miami niggas is really responsible for a whole lot of shit.
A lot of culture, like to this culture, man.
Culture that you see, a lot of this down south culture, we really responsible for it. A lot of it, you know what I'm saying? I can't, I'd have to ask, you know, shouts out to Lando Goals. I would have to ask him. But, you know, from the gold teeth to the Cuban links to the polo socks and drawers all the way up in there, you know what I'm saying?
They know it.
From the dicky fits, like from the locks, you feel me? From Daylights, the locks.
To the wigs, you know, we call them wigs.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we, from the dunk culture to the, when niggas was riding, man, you ain't never see Saabs on hammers. I'm talking about Saab. S-A-A-B.
All the paint jobs.
You feel me? Niggas don't even know what kind of car that is right now. You feel me? Sitting on hammers, chameleon paint jobs, like, nigga really
candy paint, really bring the game.
Nigga really did this.
Bowling balls, all kind of shit.
Stunting shit for real, like from the females to the bass music. They had a sound called Miami Bass. Niggas was in up north, you know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas to get mad, but from Georgia, Carolinas to Texas, all that, like, we need
all
that
up
Miami
East Coast.
bass.
Yeah, Miami bass.
You know what I'm saying? Even all the way to California. It was like, yo, we need that Miami bass.
Right.
If I'm lying, you feel me, suck me dead.
So you admit that we got all that right?
Yeah.
What's some of the things you think we getting wrong?
The Dolphins. The Dolphins, we got them wrong. The fucking Dolphins.
Hey, I gotta agree with you on that, man. God, leave, man, my dog on Dolphins, man.
I don't even want to talk about you, Miami niggas. The Dolphins. That's what we got wrong.
Okay.
But unity, though. You know what I'm saying?
Unity. I think we getting that wrong, too,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you gotta unify a little more down here stronger.
And it's like, you know, niggas look at, I can't, you know, you niggas be talking about artists who's on the same level as them and still, you know, just working and hustling. Like, I remember a nigga said something about Greasy, and you know me, I talked to Greasy, that's my A-Spoon coon. And I like, what you expect for Greasy to do? Greasy's still hustling. Greasy's still trying to get his big breakthrough, you feel me? Yeah, right now he from the how you made it off the porch to all that shit, to, you know, the Bay Day. Yeah, but, you know, he can't open doors for niggas like you would really, like you expect him to, because he's not a Khaled. He's not a Ross. He's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a key holder.
He's still hustling.
He's still hustling.
He's still grinding.
But when he get that key, you feel me?
You can look back, open doors.
You're like, come on, bro, let's go. But, you know, I tell you, it's like, you know, Miami, like, we do unify, but, you know, we got so many key holders who can actually sit back and say, hey, stop the industry right now. Y'all boys need to focus down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can actually sit back and say, like, the big dogs would be like, look, let's do this right here. We're going to keep making this Miami sound, and we're going to use this star power.
That's the unity.
Yeah, we're going to use our star power to keep it, to push it to the forefront, you know? And last person to really do that shit, you know, big shouts out to E-Class, was the Live from the 305 album. You know what I'm saying? When he had everybody on it, and he was trying to push that shit.
I think it's time for another project like that, man. Cause I'm seeing like Rolling Loud and all these big platforms come down here.
They take a lot.
Yeah, cause I'm watching like from our lingo, we missed out the fact that, I'm gonna give you one example. Wasn't no city in the United States of America calling a chopper or AK-47 a stick.
A stick, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like that. Like then we took that stick talk. Future came and took it and made an album with what hell of a numbers with it. But they'll take our lingo. They come to the clubs and they'll party. I just recently seen Lotto and I think Drake. They borrowed Stick In, I'm sticking, like one of these tracks they just recently borrowed. And like I see that happen often because we make fun music, we make party music, we make dance music, we make trending. Bushy B got one of the dancing tracks on TikTok right now.
Florida in a whole. Florida, and like the whole Florida, we all the way from 813, all the way from Tom G, T-Pain, all the way down to the Keys, you know what I'm saying? All the way to Naples, to Belgrade, all over the West Plies, all like we they take from all of us, you know what I'm saying? That Florida swag is just different. I was watching this Bill Bellamy interview where he was talking about Any Given Sunday, and he was talking about, I think, Jim Brown, how Jim Brown would come around and just, you know, he an OG, but he'll try niggas, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's up, young nigga? You feel me? What that is? A can go ahead? Yeah, all right, I see what you're doing, nigga. You all right? You feel me? But he said, but there was one nigga from Miami. He said the nigga was from Florida. Mouth full of goals. And the nigga, the imitation that he did let me know that these niggas know Florida lingo to a T. The first thing he said, man, when the nigga started talking, he said, man, hey, what's up, man, I ain't with that pussy ass shit, all that fuck ass shit that nigga around here talking, bro. They don't see none of that. You feel me? Right. And when he said that, I started laughing because it's like, you know the whole lingo. Right, the whole lingo. You know the whole Florida lingo, the Miami lingo, the Bride lingo, like you know our lingo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't no jit around here, bro. Right. But yeah, you know they do. They take like, you know, we're a melting pot. We diverse. You know we in a. I don't want to say it wrong. You know, like, you know how niggas quick to, oh, Miami done got soft. Niggas need to check in. Niggas don't need to do none of that. But niggas need to show enough respect when you come to a city that you know what I'm saying? Do your research. Find out who doing what, who's making what moves, who's making this sound, you know what I'm saying? And tap in, like, hey man, you know, y'all come fuck with us. We're gonna be down here for a minute. We'd love to, like, cause it's good to put a little foundation in some city. You find with a couple of niggas that you fuck with in the city, and you put that little foundation down. Now when you come, they're like, oh yeah, man, nah, man, that's OG Gigaveli people, man. Right. He bring them through, you know what I'm saying? He show them the hood, everything good, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get that established, man. We trying to, like, there's a lot of us working, and that's where it need to be. I think we hit it when we said we need. One of the things we getting wrong down here is not unifying and putting our strengths together. Yeah. Cause we'll be more stronger like that. I'm gonna lead into one of my next questions, right? As a man, not the artist, what do you want people to understand about Billy Blue? Not the artist, the man. Oh man, I'm cool as hell, man. I be chilling, man. I'm a family man. I'm always thinking about how to better myself, how to better people around me. You know, I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not a plug holder. If I could put everybody on, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be no middleman. You need to meet OG Gigaveli. Jid, it's my nigga right here, boom, boom, cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk, whatever. If it's ever, so you approachable? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just how you approach me. Right. But I'm approachable. Like, look, going back to when you seen me, I was at the Palmetto High School reunion, and I was next to this couple. But what people don't know is I came there to help my daughter set up her tent. She has a little cake business that she do. So she sell cakes. So I was there at 9 in the morning, setting up her tent, putting the table together, putting her fridge up, you know what I'm saying, getting her little spot ready. I was next to
entrepreneur.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was next to this couple. There was Best Sauce. I forgot their name, but that sauce was so fire. You feel me? But they had the chicken sauce. I sat there, you know what I'm saying? I was vibing with them, but it just, you know, it's to show that this is the type of person I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe
hands on.
Yeah, maybe to you, he a superstar, he this and that, but you see how I pulled up, man. I pulled up, jumped out. You feel me? I know where I'm at. You feel me?
Right.
This part of my hood too.
Right.
I came and hollered at you, and then I want to be.
You still good in the hood.
Yeah, but I just want to be able to move around.
You still good in the hood. Face card good, man. You know that. You know that, man.
I just want to be able to move around.
You know that, man. Man, I just had, you said something that I wanted the piggyback off. You said something just then. We had a saying pertaining to, basically, I'm gonna sum it up to y'all. Our saying, I'm all right, but I ain't friendly.
Yeah.
And when a nigga told you that in the joint, I'm all right, but I ain't friendly,
yeah.
You playing me too close now.
Yeah.
So when you saying I'm approachable, but it's just how you approach me.
Yeah.
So I'm all right, but I ain't friendly. I want to get that out there. When you hear a nigga say I'm all right, but I'm friendly, that's kind of a warning. Like, hey, you taking my kindness for weakness now, all right? That's what Billy Blue saying. Hey, he's approachable. But hey, don't cover all that. I just recently had that happen to a guy, came up to me, but I could sense that he was intoxicated a little bit. But he was giving me roses. He was like commending me on what I was doing. But I kept trying to dap his hand. He wanted to shake it, but I'm getting ready to eat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. I did it again. He kept trying to shake me. I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? He was doing too much. But already in my mind, I say I am not finna feed it, cause I see what's going on. You know what I mean? So I went on here and shook it. I said, I just go ahead and remember to sanitize and wash my hands before I start messing with my food. But man, sometimes dudes, you be too approachable.
Sometimes, that should be.
Yeah.
It'd be too much.
Do you feel like your best music is behind you or in front of you?
I feel like my best music is still here, from beginning all the way till now. It's still here. It's still the same. It's great music. Like there's not an album that you could pull and be like, oh no, this ain't it. From 36 Reasons all the way to this Life of Pedro album. You know what I'm saying? So my best music is still present.
That's a good answer, man. You know what I mean? That's one of them answers saying, hey, don't forget about the shit I done put out. I put the same quality in my music that I did before.
Always.
And tonight. Staying hard, work, and dedication.
Always.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like I say, I got one final question that I ask, just about everybody, because we in the last month of this year, right? You see on my sign back there, it's 2025. I'm gonna ask you maybe like question. It's gonna be double fold, but what's the biggest lesson you took out of 2025 personally that you would want to share, and what goal that you think you have for 2026? Like a lesson learned or something that ain't accomplished in 2025. You kind of see where I'm going at with that? Like, what's the biggest lesson out of 2025 you got? And what's one of the goals? I'm actually basing for a New Year's resolution before it get here.
I mean, in 2025, I learned, nothing's ever promised. You can, I remember, an OG telling me, you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Right.
I
heard that before too.
He gonna laugh like, all right, nigga, watch this.
Watch this. Right.
But this whole 2025, from the year before to the year before that, it's always been a process of growing and understanding. And I've been realizing the less friends, the smaller your circle, the more easy it is to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Know who's who, know what's what. And you know what I'm saying? Speak your mind, say what you want. Or don't say nothing at all. If you don't say what you want, don't get mad when whatever a person chooses to give you is given, you know? So know your worth. Know your worth as a person. You know, I like they be telling females, "I know you know your worth, baby." No, as people, you gotta know your worth. You gotta know, like, bro, I'm too big for this. Think more rational than irrational. You feel me? It's never over until you say it's over. I learned also, like, music, bro. You'll never know where this music will take you, how far to go. It's every single day somebody's being put onto your music. Every single day somebody's being put onto whatever motivation that you have to give to the world. It's like this podcast, you know, you watched it grow. You watched it grow. This is your baby.
Right.
And you know, you had an idea, and it came into fruition, and you nurtured it till now. Right now, you about to go meet up with. I mean, you just did an interview with CW. You feel me?
Right.
And like I love him. He's like one of the realest people to me. I don't care what they say about him. Like, he talk that shit, and it makes sense to me. It ain't gotta make sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me.
Right.
But yeah, man, just you gotta focus, and you know, like we said back in the days, the letter I come before you in the alphabet. So don't forget about yourself. You can't be so much of a giver till you have nothing to give to yourself. And you have to learn to be a little bit selfish. You gotta be selfish just a little bit. Sometimes you gotta tune everybody out, put your blinders on, and just focus. And just focus on you. 2026, you know, it's another year, more of a grind, more look towards security, look towards consistency, you know what I'm saying, and look towards the future, you feel me? And know we all get old, bruh. We all get old one day, but we gotta proper planning prevents poor performance.
You said it right.
So,
you said it right.
The 5 P's, you know, properly plan, you know what I'm saying, what you about to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna prevent the poor bullshit that could be brought to your doorstep. If you're already properly planned, you ain't gotta worry about the performance. You got it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, 2026, just be more focused. Be a little bit selfish. Eyes come before you. You know what I'm saying? Think about yourself. Think about the responsibilities that you have. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that you need to impress out here. You feel me? The only person you need to impress is the man upstairs.
I would say the same thing, most high, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You impress them.
You can't make everybody happy.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? But you
can just focus trying to make the one happy.
And once you do that, he'll be right there, man. House right next to him. But yeah, man. Be blessed. Stay prayed up. Pray. Prayer is everything.
Everything.
Don't let nobody tell you nothing about religion. Just pray. Pray. And believe in your prayer. You know? Pray with everything that's in you. Find it from the heel of your foot all the way to the crown of your head. You pray with every inch of love, ounce or whatever in your body. You put that prayer, put it in the air. My dog Doodoo, God bless his dad, he used to say prayers go up, blessings come down. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey man, with that being said, with them jewels you just dropped, you just like I said, done became more and more of someone that I really salute, man. You know what I mean? Cause I'm an advocate prayer, man, and the things you just dropped right there was all needed. So for those that may not know, I don't know why I feel crazy even saying that. Cause I'm like everybody know you, bro. Like everybody should know. But what if they don't know, man? Can you please let them know? Cause they can see why the OG so. You know what I'm saying? So delighted to have you on the copy today, man. Let them know where this music at, man. Where these projects could be found.
Oh man, Billy Blue 305, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. X, Snapchat, TikTok. Apple Music, Spotify, what we talking about? Deezer, Amazon, Google. Just put Billy Blue 305, it'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we here. I'm gonna always continue to give y'all the music and take the time to listen, break down. You feel me? And see what was being talked about. Even if the song sound like a club record, just listen to it. Listen and see like, oh, okay, this nigga's on a club record and he telling the story. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, we still here, man. Billy Blue 305.
Miami, man. Miami, y'all know what it is, man. One of the greats, one of the legends. Kev came and graced the platform, man. Just like he told you, Billy Blue everywhere. This your boy, OG Gigaveli.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we did it again, man. 2025, we breaking records. 2026, we up.
We in the mix, baby.
Before we wrap up, a reminder to our listeners. This program is presented for entertainment, educational, and storytelling purposes only. The stories shared reflect personal perspectives and lived experiences and may be edited, dramatized, or exaggerated for narrative value. All stories are told in metaphor, symbolism, or composite form to convey meaning rather than literal or factual precision. Nothing stated in this episode is intended as an admission of guilt, confession, or waiver of any legal right. This program is not sworn testimony and is not intended to be used as evidence in any legal, civil, or administrative proceeding. Consent is expressly denied for any law enforcement or prosecutorial use of this content. Thank you for listening.
Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120 each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out. Nigga